I want you to stop. Whatever you're doing right now, just stop. Close your eyes for a second. Think about a moment in your life that felt perfect. Not big, not dramatic, just warm, safe, real. Maybe it was a summer evening with people you loved. Maybe it was a quiet morning with a cup of chai before the world woke up. Maybe it was laughing so hard you forgot everything else existed. Got it? Now here's the question that's going to stay with you for the rest of this video. What if that moment, that exact irreplaceable feeling, was the best your life will ever get? And what if you had no idea it was happening? Because here's the thing nobody tells you. Your best day might not be ahead of you. It might already be behind you. And you were probably scrolling. Part 1. The lie we all believe. We grow up being told a very specific story about life. Work hard now. Struggle now. Sacrifice now. And then, someday, you'll arrive. You'll get there. And that's when life truly begins. We call it different things. Financial freedom, the perfect relationship, the dream job, moving to a better city, losing the weight, getting the followers. But the feeling underneath all of it is the same. I'll be happy, win. Psychologists have a name for this trap. They call it arrival fallacy. It was first described by Harvard psychologist Tal Ben-Shahar. He noticed something strange in high achievers. Olympic athletes, top executives, straight-A students. The moment they reached their biggest goal, they didn't feel what they expected. There was a brief flash of joy, maybe a few days, maybe a week. And then, emptiness. Not because they failed, but because they succeeded. And success didn't feel like the movies promised it would. So they set a new goal and started waiting again. We are a species of waiters, always in transit, always almost there, always just one more thing away from finally living. But what if the life we keep waiting for is the one we're already living? Part 2. How your brain betrays you. Here's something they never taught you in school. Your brain is not a camera. It doesn't record your life the way it actually happened. It edits it. It rewrites it. It chooses, completely without your permission, which moments matter and which ones disappear forever. Psychologist Daniel Kahneman spent decades studying this, and he discovered something that should change the way you live. He called it the peak end rule. Your brain doesn't remember the average of an experience. It remembers two things only: the peak, the single highest emotional moment, and the end, how it finished. Everything in between, mostly gone. Think about a holiday you took years ago. You probably don't remember most of the days. You remember one or two moments, a sunset, a conversation, something that went wrong and became a funny story. That's your brain editing your life into a highlight reel. And here's where it gets painful. The moments your brain chooses as peaks are almost never the ones you planned. It's rarely the big vacation or the expensive dinner or the thing you saved up for months. It's the random Tuesday, the unexpected conversation, the night that had no plan and somehow became everything. Your brain is quietly collecting these moments your whole life, sorting through thousands of ordinary days, and slowly, without telling you, deciding which ones were the ones that mattered. The terrifying question is, how many of those moments passed while you were distracted? How many peak moments happened while you were thinking about something else entirely? Part 3. The Golden Age Illusion. There's another strange trick your brain plays on you. Have you ever noticed how the past always seems warmer than it actually was? Your childhood summers feel golden. Your old friendships feel deeper. Even difficult periods, years you struggled through, somehow look beautiful in memory. Psychologists call this rosy retrospection. Over time, your brain quietly removes the anxiety, the boredom, the frustration from your memories. And what's left is warmth, light, a feeling that things were somehow simpler, better. But here's what's wild. Those people living in those golden times, they didn't feel it either. Teenagers in the 1990s were bored and anxious. People in the 1970s worried about the future. Humans in every era looked backwards and thought, things used to be better. Which means, right now, this moment, this ordinary, unremarkable period of your life, is someone's future golden age. Your future self will look back at this exact time and feel a warmth you cannot feel right now. And they will wish, desperately, that they could come back. Part 4. Ichigo Ichie. There's a Japanese concept I want you to sit with for a moment. It's called Ichigo Ichie. Ichigo Ichie. It translates roughly to one time, one meeting. The idea is simple, but devastating when you really feel it. Every single moment in your life is happening for the first and last time simultaneously. This exact version of today will never exist again. The weather outside your window right now, gone tomorrow. The people sitting near you at this moment, they are aging, changing, moving away. Some of them will not always be here. The version of you listening to this right now, this age, this chapter, this specific confusion and hope and tiredness you carry, it's already passing. Ichigo Ichie doesn't ask you to be happy all the time. It asks you to recognize that ordinary moments are rare. That a simple meal shared with someone you love is a once-in-a-universe event. That the boring Tuesday evening you want to fast forward through is irreplaceable. The monks who developed this philosophy understood something modern life has made us forget. There is no ordinary moment. There is only this one, and then it's gone. Part 5. What we traded it for. So how did we get here? How did we become a generation that is simultaneously more connected than any humans in history and more absent from their own lives? The answer is uncomfortable. We traded presence for stimulation. Every quiet moment, every gap, every pause, every second of nothing, we filled it. Waiting for chai to boil? Phone out. Sitting with family but conversation slowed down? Phone out. Lying in bed before sleep, mind starting to wander? Phone out. And I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty. I do it too. We all do. But what we don't realize is what we're actually filling those gaps with. Those quiet moments, the boredom, the stillness, the nothingness. That's where your brain was doing its most important work. That's where memories were consolidating, where creativity was forming, where you were actually processing your own life. Boredom was never the enemy. Boredom was the space where you became yourself. And we killed it. We optimized it away. We filled every second with content, noise, stimulation. And in doing so, we may have lost the very thing that made moments feel meaningful in the first place. Part 6. The reframe. I want to be careful here, because this could all sound very sad. And I don't want you to leave this video feeling like your best days are behind you, and there's nothing you can do. Because that's not the truth. The truth is something much more hopeful. If the best moments of your life were ones you didn't notice, then the solution is simple. Start noticing. Not in a forced performative way, not photographing every meal or journaling every feeling. Just occasionally. Pause. Look at what's actually in front of you. The person across from you right now. Really look at them. They won't always look this way. The city you live in, even if you're tired of it, someone somewhere dreams of being exactly where you are. The problems you're stressed about, someday you will look back and realize they were small. and you'll wish you had worried less and lived more. Your best moment might genuinely still be ahead of you, but it might also be next Tuesday, in the middle of nothing special, when you least expect it. And the only way to catch it is to actually be there when it arrives. You have already lived moments that future you will ache to return to. Moments that felt ordinary. Moments you wanted to skip through. Moments you spent distracted and half present. Your brain has been quietly keeping score this whole time. And someday, maybe 20 years from now, maybe 5, you will sit somewhere and feel a sudden, inexplicable wave of nostalgia for right now. For this chapter, this mess, this version of your life that feels so unfinished. So I want to leave you with one question. Not a task, not a challenge, just a question to carry with you. Am I actually here for the moments that are happening right now? Because they won't wait for you. They never do.